Hey you guys, welcome to this week's foundation featured. I'm going to go with a foundation I found at Ulta online, and I've only just started playing around with it, so I'm going to show you guys because it's cheap. So it's the Catrice Liquid HD 24-hour foundation. I'm not going to test it for you for 24 hours. So this, I actually bought two of them because it was buy one, get one half off. This bottle is broken, but it's fine. So it says it's mattifying second skin effect. I got 010 light beige and 020 rose beige. This is the shade I'm going to wear today because I have a little bit of color. There are only 4 shades. I was sad to see. You get an ounce and it's $10.99. This is on the Ulta website. Yeah. So it just says that it covers imperfections. It's ultra lightweight and high coverage. Paraben free, not tested on animals. And Catrice is made in, oh, this one is made in Italy. So pretty good for a low-end brand, right? So let's just, I'm not going to use the 010 shade, but I'll swatch it for you. So let's take a look. I guess we're getting into more kind of runny foundation like we did last week with the Ordinary. So that's 010. Let's see what. Okay, so there you can see. So they're pretty runny. That's fine. What matters is how they wear. So you can see the 2 different shades, but these are pretty good. I mean, that's not bad for, I think I can already tell there's quite a bit of coverage there, I think, for a liquidy foundation. So let's get going. I got a Dampen Beauty Blender and I have a Sigma Flat Kabuki F80. This time I'm actually using my Sigma brush, not the 2 brushes I have that are dupes. I have nothing on my face except sunscreen. I'm going to take a couple drops of the 020 and just go in with the brush first. Whoops, got it in my eye. Ooh, that is some serious coverage. See how it's, I mean, it definitely blends out so it doesn't feel that dark. Nice. Hi hair. Still have some on the back of my hand. That's pretty good. That went on nicely, and I can already tell it is drying down to a matte finish, but it doesn't feel dry, tight, anything like that. So let's see how the old Beauty Blender does. Some of you were telling me that the serum foundations are definitely, this is not a serum foundation, but because it's so liquidy, that brushes are better. And I agree. I feel like the sponge is not doing it. You know what I should do is my fingers. We never test finger application. So silly. Oh, but I can already tell it's definitely, oh wow. Oh, do you guys see that? Do you see what I see? I really like what it did. Ooh, dang. There's more coverage than I anticipated right there. A lot of product. I really wish this had more shades. That would be nice. Oh wow, okay. You guys, I'm going to start testing with fingers. It does, this side has a little more, it's kind of gripping to some of my pores versus this side is a little smoother. Definitely on camera, the side blended with fingers has a better coverage. So that's good to know if you're doing photography, events, that kind of thing. Evening, you know, if you want just every day, brush, slap it on. A little more coverage. Fingers. Okay, what should I do for concealer? I should use my Catrice. I should use this, is what I should do. I'm using another Sigma brush. That is kind of coincidence. This is the Precision Angled P84, and I'm using this palette. Ooh, sorry, I'm going in and out of focus. Let's see what a sponge does. I'm just bouncing my Beauty Blender in the So for just kind of the sake of using the same brand, I'm going to use this Catrice Prime and, what does it say? Prime and Fine Mattifying Primer Powder. No, mattifying powder, translucent. It's waterproof. Let's just sort of set everything with it. No baking, just a light dusting. So I'm going to put the rest of my face on, but I'm going to do it on camera. I'm just not going to talk, so I'm going to do it really fast, okay? I'm going to play a little music for you. I'm just going to do it so that it saves time. But some of you have said, hey, I wish you could have showed the rest of your face. So I'm like, oh, okay, but then that's a 30-minute video. So then I'm like, well, wait a minute. If I just do like a quick little, like, zzz, you know, maybe you guys will like that. And then I'll just list the products below that I use. So you guys, I think I really like this foundation. I feel like I look sort of powdered and flawless and matte. I've been doing a lot of, seems like sheer foundations or foundations that have a luminosity to them. And this one is like the first time in a while that I feel like I'm really looking matte. And it did not take a lot of powder, so just a light dusting. If you are a very dry skin, I think you would like this foundation, but with a lot of hydration beforehand, because it doesn't feel tight on my skin. I feel like where I powder, you know, like I feel like if you powder too much, it might get that way. It might feel dry, but I feel like if you prep your skin properly and you have dry skin, you're gonna feel fine. If you have oily skin, you're probably gonna love it because it seems to just sort of leave a smooth matte coverage. Also, I didn't use any primer, and I don't see, I mean, I can see my pores, but it's not in my pores, it's not in my fine lines. Like, it isn't doing anything that I would have to correct with, you know, a primer. So possibly a primer would help it wear longer. Like it says it's 24-hour wear. So, you know, it's supposed to wear well. So it's almost like, oh, a really good foundation that doesn't need primer? What? And surprisingly, this 020 isn't quite, I mean, I think it's still kind of pale for me. I can warm it up more with bronzer, and I don't think that it's, you know, a terrible difference, but I feel like the drawback for this foundation is its shade ranges. So that's too bad. Hopefully, you know, maybe they're just trying to see how it works and then they'll throw in some more shades. I don't know. But at this point, there's only 4 shades, at least that I saw on the Ulta website. Maybe the Catrice website carries more. And so far, 01 and 02 are quite light. So yeah, if I was any more tan, I would go to 03. That never happens. So I'm gonna give you guys some notes, possibly a final check-in. Not really hot today, so I'd love to know how this works on a really hot day. Like, does it melt? Does it stay put? Does it break down? So I will give it as much wear as I possibly can and put it through the ringer of mom life. I'll give you another check-in. Lovely lipstick, huh? Well, I just had salad with oily dressing, so that's what it does to the lips. Okay, you guys, it's been several hours. I'm actually using window light, not from my bathroom this time, but from my son's room, because this is where the evening light comes this side of the house, so I thought it would do better to show than where it's kind of already dark. Anyway, but this foundation is really nice. I am surprised. It's powdery, it's matte, doesn't feel drying. I didn't get to kind of check its sweat proofness or how if it stays up to melting, but I like it. So I think it's really nice if you want kind of a more polished matte look with good coverage that's not too heavy. Okay, there you go, there you have it. Thanks for watching, and give me that thumbs up, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.